AFCRDTV, we're here following tonight's defeat to Needham Market, and I'm joined by Diamonds man of the match, Jesse Akubuine. Jesse, unfortunately the unbeaten run this calendar year has come to an end, but what was your initial take on the performance?
Obviously I don't think we started well. Nearly from kickoff they nearly had a chance to score, but towards the last 15 of the half we performed better. We had a few chances, but we just didn't really get ourselves started today, so disappointing result for us. Let's
take it back to the very first goal. Although the source of it was the set piece, it was a cracking strike from the Needham Market player. Do you think that could have been prevented at all?
Definitely. I'm not sure. We have to look back who's supposed to be on edge, but someone should have been there to block it or put him off a bit.
And on to our goal. It was a great surging run from you that got the penalty. Is that something you like to do a lot in that attacking midfield position, drive forward and create opportunities?
Yeah, it's just playing with Nabs. I know if I give it to him, he's going to hold it up, play it back to me, and then can try and get runs forward and create chances. But yeah.
And it was never in doubt with Faz on the penalty, was it?
Yeah, definitely. Faz is he's got that quality from the penalty spot, so yeah, it's a good finish from him.
Peaksy has spoken a lot about building on a rigid defence, and that, in fairness, didn't seem to be the case with that second goal for Needham. What do you think went wrong there?
I'm not sure. I think we'll have to look back at that, but there's steps before that we could have taken to even prevent that corner, so it's just it's a disappointing day for us, really, to be honest.
So looking ahead, we've got Redditch this weekend, and that's a good chance to set things right again. Although they are bottom of the league, it is difficult to play against teams fighting for their lives, isn't it?
Yeah, I think those are the tough games when kind of we're expected to get a result. We just have to put the result behind us and have a good training session on Thursday, then just go again.
Brilliant, well played tonight. Thank you for your time. Andy, the unbeaten run in 2020 is over, but what was your initial take on the performance?
Not good enough, to be honest. Disappointing from the first minute to the last. I think we had a good spell 15 minutes before half time when we play at the tempo we want to be playing at, and we pass the ball we want to. We picked up first and second balls. For the rest of it, we were nowhere near good enough. Credit to them. I thought they come with a game plan. They shut us down well, and to be fair, deserved their victory.
Obviously, Ben was absent tonight for his suspension. Do you think that we really missed his creativity tonight?
I think you're going to miss him. He's a good player. He carries the ball really well. He's a natural lefty, so we was always going to miss him. But it wasn't just that. We just wasn't good enough all over the pitch. We didn't pick enough second balls up. We just, I don't know, the standards we've set, we just got nowhere near him tonight. And as I said, I told him before the start, the reason why we've crept right back into it is because we've been consistent, and all the top teams have dropped points a lot against lower teams. And you've got to be aware of that, and it just goes to show that, look at me sometimes, does he know what he's on about? Well, I've been in the game a long time as a player and a manager, and I know the game, but when you take your foot off the pedal and you think things are happening, tonight does happen, and you get a bit on the backside, and that's exactly what's happened tonight.
So let's take it back to the very first goal. Obviously the source of it was the set piece, but it was a cracking strike from the Needham player. Do you think your team could have done much to prevent that?
I thought we started poorly. I thought Ben Heath made a really good save early on, and I thought they looked really bright. They got some good runners, they got a corner, but I think Paddy's made a great header, and we haven't shut the ball down. And yeah, the kids hit a great shot. Could we have done better? Could we press the ball better? Yeah, I think we probably could have done. But it's a good strike.
And in terms of our goal, obviously a great surging run from Jesse to win the penalty. Is that something you encourage from him in that number 10 position?
Yeah, well, the system we're playing, it's important when we get it into Nabs or a striker, we have runners from midfield. It's Hicksy, sometimes Faz, sometimes Jesse, and it was a great run, and that was in the spell where we got a bit of momentum, and we played how I want us to play. We got through to half time and we said we need more of the same. Unfortunately, second half it didn't start, did it?
And I suppose positive you can take is Faz bagging another penalty like he did at weekend. He's shown great nerves of steel there, hasn't he?
Yeah, no, pleased for him. Another penalty. It's nice to get a penalty, of course, but we need to really build on that, and I don't think we did.
So we've spoken a lot before about how you like to build on a rigid defence. That didn't seem to be the case for that second Needham goal. What do you think went wrong in particular there?
I don't know. I wouldn't say it was defence. It went directly in from the corner, so it's not an issue of defence. It's just we didn't deal with the ball in, did we? So I wouldn't say that's a defensive issue. It's just not dealing with the corner kick that flew straight in off the post.
So looking ahead to this weekend, obviously Dwayne Darby returns with his Redditch side, and obviously they're bottom of the league, but it's not easy fighting against teams that are fighting against their lives.
Well, not being fun. I've just said in there, if that's not an eye opener tonight, then for Saturday, then nothing should be. It's just, you have to prepare every game like you're playing top of the league, and if you don't, tonight can happen, and we've got to make sure that doesn't happen again Saturday, because now all of a sudden we're on the back of a defeat. We're going to have to train Thursday, we have to train hard Thursday and get back to doing what we do, and that's working hard, winning first and second balls. We didn't do enough of that today. We got outworked, in my opinion, outfought. All the characteristics that we've shown over the last 2 months on this fantastic run, they were better than us tonight at that, and we can't let that happen. I've just said in there, they get one strike. They've not let me down very often. They've not been outfought, outbattled, outworked very often, but tonight I felt they were, and we have to put that right.
Well, it's freezing cold, so I'm going to let you go. Thanks very much for your time.
Cheers, Joe.